is a dynamo and one of the region's experts in training. She and Chad White are hands-on directors of the region's leading training company, Forsyth Training. The firm is increasingly providing training beyond the region and has offices in Sydney and on the Central Coast. Julie says her decades' work experience in her family's retail fashion business gave her a great understanding of the needs of business clients. She has been instrumental in the expansion of Forsyth Training's corporate training services. Julie was born and raised in the Hunter and says there is no better place to live and work. Welcome, Julie. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Holly. Lovely to be here.
Your company teaches leadership and management. So what makes a great leader?
Yeah, look, really good question. Obviously, a person that's got, great knowledge and experience of the industry they're representing. But in my opinion, three things come to mind. I think a good leader is a person that has excellent people skills, obviously that has empathy for their team, obviously really good communication skills, is a team player. Obviously, understanding their team's strengths and weaknesses. And I'd have to say, lastly, has vision, knows when it's right to implement change in order for the business, I suppose, to continue to grow and be sustainable.
Following on from that, can leadership skills be taught?
Absolutely, Holly. In our business, we see it every day. I think, obviously, certain people are natural leaders. Other people, obviously, aren't born natural leaders. They might be technically trained, but when it comes down to people skills, it just doesn't fall naturally. But like anything, a leader can be trained. And I think it's obviously getting specific skills around people management, understanding performance management, obviously effective decision making, communication skills. They're the sorts of things that I believe make a good leader. But even leaders of today can certainly improve on their skills. I don't think everybody shines in every aspect of leadership. I think it's a work in progress.
There is a lot said about the importance of leaders having emotional intelligence. What is it and why is it important?
Yes, good question. Emotional intelligence is a person's ability to have self-awareness, to understand how to retract and take control of their emotions. So if you put that into a leadership perspective, it's when they're working with their teams, how we think is how we behave. So often as a leader, you need to understand the strengths and weaknesses of your team and the emotions and the things that will obviously trigger positive and negative feelings. It's been said that EI is as important as IQ. So it really is important for a leader in a business to have good emotional intelligence.
Julie, what's the best thing about doing business in the Hunter?
Look, I'm born and bred Novocastrian. I absolutely love the Hunter. I think what's special about doing business in the Hunter, Forsyth Training, we've got a huge clientele of very loyal businesses, and I think it's how businesses interact with each other. We rally together in times of need, on a charitable perspective. Businesses here are very loyal, very open, very understanding, very trustworthy, and we've built that clientele up, and there's a lot of loyalty. There's a lot of fantastic leaders in the Hunter. So absolutely love doing business in the Hunter. Very special to me.
And to finish today, what local business person do you find inspiring?
The local business person that comes to my mind is Mr. Bob Hawes. Bob is currently in the role as CEO of the Business Chamber. I think earlier we spoke about the attributes of a good leader, and I think Bob shows all of those attributes and more. He's a very personable person. He's done a huge amount in the Hunter for the community, but he just does it unassumingly. He's a very humble, and to me, I aspire to a person and a business leader such as Bob.
Excellent. That's a great note to finish on. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks, Holly. Thanks for having me.